Fabius Maximus. Overview. He was a Roman general in the Second Punic War. He created the Fabian strategy, which is where the enemy gets harassed through small skirmishes rather than engaging in large battles. It was not only used by him to save Rome from becoming captured by outside forces, but it's still used in military activities throughout the modern Western civilization. Fabius Maximus in Rome. He was not a bold, enterprising general, but a man of firmness and intrepidity, which is basically saying that he was not only a brilliant general who acted strategically, but he also took great consideration into his next move. Hannibal, the strong general of Carthage, attempted to conquer Rome. Rome was on the verge of giving up because they didn't believe they stood a chance against Hannibal. Fortunately for Rome, Maximus came up with an excellent strategy that was most suitable for armies of weaker powers. He created many harassments rather than engaging in battles. The soldiers would eventually wear down their opponent so much that they became unbeatable. He liked to call this theory the Fabian strategy, named after him, of course. The Romans enjoyed this strategy because they were willing to make minor fights with Hannibal. Eventually, Hannibal and his army could no longer handle the small fights, and they surrendered against Rome. Maximus would do anything for Rome. He sacrificed a lot throughout his life just so the Romans could live a better life. His main reason for wanting to become a Roman general was because he strived to see Rome become strong and happy. Maximus would have never given up to Hannibal, and he would risk anything to keep up the pride of Rome. If he never created the Fabian strategy, then Rome would have been forever changed. The Fabian strategy in the modern Western world. Although Fabius Maximus mainly created the strategy to help the Romans gain a victory over the Carthaginians, his strategy is still commonly used throughout modern Western civilization. Fabian strategy in the American Revolution. In 1776, George Washington used the Fabian strategy in the American Revolution. He tried to make every effort he could to wear down the British, both politically and militarily. Washington's use of this strategy led to the British to lose the will to continue on in the American Revolution. Eventually, the Fabian strategy spread all over the world. Russia defeated the French army in the Napoleonic War in 1812 thanks to the strategy. Overall, many weaker armies gained victories in wars all over the world just because they followed Maximus's footsteps and used the brilliant Fabian strategy. Fabius Maximus. He was a smart individual who portrayed many characteristics of development and strategies and ideas, and without him, the world would be very different today. He impacted Rome by helping them have victory over outside forces. He also influenced Western civilization by allowing them to use the Fabian strategy in modern war activities. His prominent Fabian strategy took military strategies to a whole new level.